Hello.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah. May I know who joined because I can see only the number.
Pooja, Punnama Baduri.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So you missed Friday's class, right? Yesterday class was not there. Actually, there was some confusion because of the daylight saving. It's changed, right? So I joined at
Yeah.
Indian Standard Time 8 o'clock. Before it was 8 o'clock for me. So
Okay.
from yesterday onwards it became 7. So I was not aware on that.
Okay, sir. I missed it on Friday.
Okay.
My
Don't
hobby.
worry, we'll send the recordings.
Okay.
Hi, my name is
Excellent.
Kiran. Actually, Punnama Badur is looking to install Oracle. Which version? Do you have any specific or any version is fine?
Any version is fine, but I am following like 11G. See,
Okay.
whatever is fine. It's not at all an issue.
So, what all things we require to install? Oracle only or anything else?
Informatica also, but I'll tell you not now
Okay.
because at least like around 2 more weeks, this week and next week, Oracle will only be going. Rishi, are you going?
Okay.
So after that,
So,
hello.
only we need to install the Oracle and as well as the client in the same PC. We got a new PC, so I'm just checking what all things required. Anyhow, I'll try to install today Oracle and client as well.
Okay, with what you have installed?
No, I'm gonna install today Oracle 11G, right? That's what you suggested.
Yeah, 11G is fine. Like even the older version, whatever is fine. Like the only thing that is required is like you should be able to practice it. That's it.
No, do you have the instructions kind of thing? So I want to Punnama Badri to do it herself. I mean, I don't want to help her. She wants to, do it herself. Do you have any instructions kind of thing in YouTube or something? Any link or something? So that she
Means
will get
there
idea
is
what
nothing
to
like
install.
if there are.
Yeah.
I have video link also exactly follow that link, whatever is there, and see if she has any doubt,
Okay.
she can see like I give time for doubt asking and all, and
Okay.
anyways like for example 1 hour class is there, right? After that
Mhm.
like she can wait for 5 to 10 minutes. I can help her if she's stuck at some point of time.
Oh, definitely. Thank you. Because I
Yeah, so
want
that
her
is
to
not at
herself
all an issue.
install the softwares and work on it. If I install for her, then she won't get idea what I installed.
Yeah,
So
that's why even I don't want to install it. So I
no
can
problem.
keep a class for installing it and all, but that is of no use, like because in real time you won't be asked to install it. It
Right.
will be already given to you. Okay.
Yeah. True.
But at least the UI idea she will get, right? At least
Yes.
basic what is what and all.
True.
So you can
True.
help her like if she is not able to install it, and even if you can't help, if you are not able to help, then she can ask me also. I'm always open.
Not a problem.
Actually, I take a doubt clearing class every week. Last means this Saturday, because just we have started the course, so we have not taken the doubt clearing class. From
Okay.
coming Saturday onwards, doubt clearing class will also be there.
Sure.
Okay.
Not a problem. Thank you. Yeah.
So in
I'm
that
giving
you
that
can
to
ask
open.
some extra
Yeah.
doubts, whatever it is.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Already joined.
We'll wait for at least 5 minutes more, then we'll start the class.
Okay,
We'll
sir.
wait for the
Nothing.
others. Yeah.
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 No
Hello. Hello.
Hello, Ravi garu.
Okay, okay. You joined again from some other thing or
With
device. Or...
computer. With computer. Before I
Okay,
was
okay, okay, fine. We'll wait just for 1 or 2 minutes. We'll start. I don't know because yesterday there was confusion. Today, maybe they are not sure today when which time to join. But I have heard like you people got clear communication when to join or not. So let's wait for 1 2 minutes.
yesterday I asked for one. They said after class time, 11 o'clock or something. He said today not take class. Tomorrow maybe join everyone. Seems nobody.
Did they speak about the recordings?
Hello.
Yeah, did they speak about recordings?
Yeah, they told me in the YouTube link you type tutorial and see. You will watch videos. That's easy.
Okay, okay. You will get the YouTube link about. That is.
I opened, but I did not.
You can
Let's say
contact the
on
person
Friday.
whoever
Okay.
has communicated you, right? You can contact that person regarding this.
Okay.
Mhm. Because there is a separate team who looks who takes care about these things.
Okay.
Okay, let us start the class for now.
Okay.
Okay, but before starting, do you have any doubt like till now, whatever you have attended?
I
Not, I'm not sure how many classes you have attended till now, but till
I
whatever you.
attended, I attended 3 classes up to primary key or anything like that. Is there any-
Thursday you attended the class?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
DDL or something.
Yeah. So those things only in detail we discussed in Friday's class.
Okay.
So I don't know. So many people are missing today. Yesterday, they might have joined, but because of the like misunderstanding, they didn't join. Today again, I don't know what is the issue. I'm trying to reach to these people. So responding. So I have discussed with you till DDL only, or this TCL till TCL, a create table and alter table I have showed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Till here, like was the previous to previous class. In previous class, I have showed how to drop a table, truncate table, delete table, and I have also showed like insert, select, insert, and update. Okay,
Okay.
so again in detail I won't be telling, but I'll give you an overview of all these things because anyways others are not there.
Okay.
So let me open it. So whichever version you download, right, that is not an issue. Screen will
Okay.
be almost like this. You should see like this, and you should in this worksheet you should be able to write the queries and also that is the main goal to write queries and execute it. So where we were. So we had done means you understood till the alter table, right? This dropped, truncate, and delete. You don't know. So the basic difference between drop, truncate, and delete table statements are like in when you are doing a drop already. I think before also I have made this a bit overview I have given. So the previous classes also like which you have attended, but I'll come again. So drop table means you are dropping the structure of the table. Here in create table you have seen right how to create a table and all. So in drop table what you'll be doing, see here create table and show. Your syntax will be something like this when you create a table. okay, which you have seen already. These are the data types, these are the columns and all. You are okay with it, right? You
Yes.
understood what is how to create a table. Okay. So once you have created a table means you have created a structure. Okay. Now this structure you need to drop it. You need to drop the structure. So how to drop the structure means when you are dropping the table means you are not only dropping structure if some data is there. Okay, you have inserted some data and some data is there. You are dropping the data also. Okay, two things here you are doing. Okay, this is the first thing, and second thing is this was like drop for drop truncate. What does truncate means? And let me show you how the drop table statement looks. It's very simple. Okay, it is again a DDL statement. So it will be looking like this: drop table, table name. That's it. So when I execute this, so here, for example, in this create table, I have created customers table. Okay, that customers table, if I drop means the structure will be dropped, data will be dropped, both will be dropped. When I go to truncate table option, so here only your data will be dropped, structure won't be dropped. So whatever the create table I have used, I have created a structure like this columns will be there, this column will be having this kind of data type, this and all. So those things will not be dropped, but your data will be dropped completely. This is what a truncate table means. Okay, and now the third thing what we discussed in the previous classes, your delete statement. Okay, so in delete, like again in delete also structure will not be dropped, only data will be dropped, same like truncate. But there is a huge difference. In delete you have options like you can use where condition, you can filter the data, and you can delete few of the records rather than deleting all the records. Okay, so like that, those things you can do, which you can't do in the other option. Okay, in the truncate table you are using means if a table, for example, having 10 records, all the 10 records will be deleted, zero record will be there. If you are using delete, in delete also you can delete all the 10 records. If you write directly delete from table name means it will delete all the records. But if you want specific condition, no, I want to delete only my employee ID data. My employee ID is some 110. So employee ID 110 data should be deleted. So what you will do, delete from whatever your table name where employee ID equals to 110. Okay. So only that 110 employee ID related data will be deleted. So you can put any condition like that. Okay. So selectively, if you want to delete, you can use a delete statement. If you want to completely delete the data within the table, use truncate. And if you want to delete data plus structure, use a drop statement. Then you can ask me, why Ravi, if I can do delete from table name and I can delete all the data, then what is the use of truncate? There is no use of that query, right? Again, I can do it from delete only. So what does truncate do is, uh, when we do delete from, I have already told you that whenever we are doing any DML statement, like delete from customer. Okay. So this is the statement. For example, we are running this. So after running this, we need to, I told you, right? We have to click this commit. Okay. So if you are not doing the commit means you are running the thing, but actually the delete won't be pushed. The records won't be deleted. But if you do a commit means it will be deleted. So what it is doing means when you are trying to delete in temporary some temporary place, it is storing the records. Then only if, for example, I've for example, select star from customer. This is the table name. Let us see data is there or not first. Okay, I run the query. Yeah. Data is there, 13 records are there. Okay, so I'm doing delete from customer means 13 records will get deleted, all the 13 you can see here, it will come 13 rows deleted. But if I do a rollback, okay,
Okay.
rollback is done. Now if I run this select star from, still 13 records will be there, it is there, right? So
Okay.
what you can understand here is Oracle is storing these 13 records when you are doing a delete somewhere temporarily. When you are doing a commit, then only it is completely releasing them.
Okay.
Okay, or else still it is there. If it was not there, if you are doing rollback, then how it is coming, right? So there is some storage mechanism, backup it is taking. But if you do the truncate table statement, and even if you after that you do a rollback also, it won't work. Okay, so that is the major thing why that is the thing. Another thing, like for example, you have, now we are only dealing with, these are the dummy data, right? We are dealing with 13 records, 15 records, 10 records, because here we are. But in real time scenario, there can be like 1 million, 10 million or 100 million records are there. So 100 million records means 1 billion records means it will take lot of time to execute the query, right?
Yes.
So if you do a delete means every time it is taking a backup. If you do a rollback, it needs to give the data back, right? So it's doing the backup means it will take lot of time.
Okay.
But instead, if you do a truncate, it will immediately delete the data. Why it will immediately delete the data means because it is not doing backend process, it is not doing, right?
Yes.
You understood the difference?
Yes, sir.
Why delete is very fast and sorry, why truncate is very fast and delete is slow?
Get deletes all the information quickly.
Yeah, truncate doesn't do any backup internally. Means when you are executing truncate means backup. Oracle is not taking any kind of backup internally. Okay, but when delete is there, it is taking. Then only, like if you are doing rollback, then you can see the data back. But in truncate, you can't see that. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the major difference. If someone asks you in interview, like what is the difference between delete and truncate, you can say one thing, you can selectively delete in delete, or else you can delete all the records also if you want. But in truncate, only you can delete all the records. You can't selectively do that. And one another thing difference is the speed of execution of delete statement is slower compared to truncate, because in truncate, you can't roll back the data. In delete, you can roll back the data. Since you can roll back the data means there is some mechanism which is storing the data, okay, somewhere. So that because of that internal mechanism only, it is taking time. Okay. So is it clear this topic? Drop,
Yes.
truncate, and delete.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's move to the next topic. So select is very simple. I told you, like select star from this table name. That's it. Like if you want, you can put some where clause and all. Okay. So where customer ID equals to 201. Okay. If I put like that, so only specific data related to that will be coming. Okay. So, oh sorry, 201, right? Hmm. Okay, this is the thing. So this is done. What about the insert statement? Okay, insert statement, you are not there, right? On the Thursday class, did I
Today
discuss?
I listen to
You have already listened to the insert statement.
insert. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then it's then I would have discussed about update also.
Yes. On that day update also done.
Are you sure? Are
Update
you sure?
update not done. The unique sorry, primary keys, foreign keys, you told.
Okay. Foreign
After
key,
the insert,
primary key. Yeah. Those things are not a part of this. That is actually part of constraints, which I covered while doing the create table thing. Okay. So leave that. Don't worry on that. So I'll give
update
a.
means
I
update means some particular information we need to 2-3 years after changes comes. We need to
yeah,
update.
not 2-3 years. It might be like next day also. It might come.
Okay.
Okay.
Particular information we need to put in.
Okay. So if we go to insert statement, so like it will be like this. Okay. So I think you saw the insert statement already, right?
Yes.
Uh, so if you want to execute only one record, we will go like this. If you want to execute multiple records at a time, or else you can do like this. You can execute this record. For example, suppliers table is there, two columns are there. So two columns you need to give, then you need to give values and you need to pass those two column values. Or else like if you want like multiple records at a time, then you can use like insert into table, then values, then multiple things means then whatever like here you are giving, right? So not this one. One second. The insert into all will be there. Okay, insert all, then into table name, column name, and your values. Again, table name, column name, values, the number of records you want, and at last you should store it somewhere. So you have to write this select star from 12. Did you listen to this one also?
No.
I think in the before Thursday class I gave a very high level overview, but I didn't do that. So I will do one thing. I'll run a query and show you how it works. I'll run insert statement like this, and also insert in all. Also, so this is just an example. So we won't be running this exactly. So we will take any table, there we will insert record. So for example, cust table is there, three things are there. Okay. CUST. What is there here? Customer ID. Customer name. Okay. City. So customer ID is some 195. Okay. Customer name. And your city. You should be careful, like you should give in a correct order. Okay, don't give in wrong order. So the column names should be in correct order also. If you interchange and here also values you put correct and column names are interchanged, then problem will be like even if the data type is same, it's fine, it will get inserted. For example, if you interchange customer name and city. Here you put city and here you put customer name, but here you are passing customer name only first, then you are passing city as normal. So what you will be seeing is like in city you will be seeing Rajesh. So Rajesh is not a city, right?
Yes.
Obviously. So there the data will be wrong. Okay. So Kolkata, good. So if I run this, see one row got inserted. So like this, we can insert a data. Now, if we want to insert like multiple records at a time, like in one shot, we want that, then we can use this insert all statement. Okay. This is the syntax. Okay. In this, if you see, insert all table first. So let me copy, then I will change the values. Oh, this is not needed. Semicolon. So let me change this value. 3. This is 4. This is 5. Okay. Let me keep this name as same. So if I run this now, see 3 records are inserted. Okay. So if you want to run multiple at a time, or else you can do like this, you can copy this only.
Okay.
And paste here one by one. You can run 3 records. Okay. Then you just change the values. Obviously, all the records will be not of same values, right? You just change the values and you run it. It will be successful.
Okay.
Okay.
Which is easy one, like copy paste or
So obviously, this is the standard way. Like you can do this one only, because here you might get confused. Why should we use this dual? Okay. If I run select star from dual, means it is a dummy a table. It name column name is dummy index. Normally we use this if you want to store something and all. Here what we are doing, because we are using multiple inserts, right? So every time you are storing this, and then you are executing. Okay, so that's why you need to use this select star from dual. But if you write one by one, then it's not needed. You don't have to manually write again. Just do a copy paste. Then you need to change this values. Just values you need to change. You can do this. These two things are there. Another third method is there. If you have another table which is having the same structure, okay, same kind of structure is there, then you can use select statement also,
Okay.
or else it's not mandatory. For example, here suppliers table is there. In suppliers table, uh,
Supplier
you
ID.
have supplier id and supplier name, but here customers table is there. You don't have supplier id, supplier name. But see here, age, what is the data type of age what we will be using? It will be numerical only, right? Your age will be some 20, 30, 40, something like that only, right? It will be numerical. Supplier id will also be numerical, so it won't fail, it will be successful. If you check like address, address will be string only. Some Gita colony, or some this colony or something like that, or this uh, some area name, something will be there. Okay, so supplier name will be also some name with string will be there, varchar 2. Okay, so this will support, but this is not correct. Like, someone's age can't be someone's id. That is not correct, right? So if logically, if you see, if you are mapping this to this, it is not making any sense. But it won't fail, because the only criteria what you need here is this data type should match with this data type should match with this. Okay, and this is the table name where your whatever age you are giving, age is this. Okay, so if you run this query, this many records will get inserted and all. So that is how it will be working. Okay. So any doubt regarding inserting the records? Sorry.
No, sir.
Okay. So please practice this. You have this URL, right? Oracle Java point. You can just search in Google, or else if you want, I will send this the chat window. You can save it. I think someone has joined. May I know who joined? Nikita.
Nikita.
Yeah. You were there on Friday's class, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So till where we have discussed, insert was done and update was also done, right? We were
Yep,
going to
right.
start Oracle clauses.
Oracle clauses, right.
Okay. So since no one had joined from previous class, so I was revising the previous topic only. So I'll do it a little bit fast, and I'll start Oracle clauses also today. One or two few clauses I will start. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
So was there any issue, Nikita? You joined so late?
I didn't had the link, so the sir called me and asked me to join from the previous link only.
Okay, no. It is previous link only. I have also joined from previous link only.
No, they
So
on Friday they messaged that they're gonna provide a new link from Friday, and there was no class yesterday for time saving reason and all. So yeah, there was a lot of confusion that
yeah,
got
lot
cleared.
of confusion. I joined like according, I didn't knew about daylight saving because I'm in India, so there was lot of
Right.
confusion regarding that. Okay, so
Yes.
anyways, not an issue. 1 or 2 days it happens. And Saturday,
Yeah.
why we didn't had doubt clearing class means I was told by the management that few people have not yet paid and all. Anyways, like classes, we didn't discuss too many topics also, so that we will be having lot of doubt.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense also. So this Saturday onwards, you'll be having doubt clearing classes for sure. And
Okay.
did you get the recording videos?
No.
Okay.
No.
So Pooja was saying that she got the link from them, and it was opening in YouTube.
Okay. Oh.
That is
Okay.
not linked. They told the some name Intuitive LLC. You open like type. They said
Okay. So
type and
since they told to Pooja means there is something is there. So after this class,
Right.
you can reach to the people, because see, I am not from the admin part. So they take care of that backend. What is going, even I don't know. So I
Yeah,
am
right.
just here to give you classes and all. So please reach out to them. And anyways, you didn't have missed any class, right? So there is no
Yes.
hurry and all. But still, if you reach out, it's fine. Like if you want to revise any topic, you can check from there. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So now just discussed about select into all, sorry, insert into all and insert statement. I'll also discuss about update, then we'll move to the Oracle clauses. So Pooja, is it clear for you what is insert all and what is insert?
Yeah,
Yeah, and how to do insert using select statement also, is it fine?
fine.
Yeah, please practice after this class. Download the Oracle software and try to practice it. Like here, I have again pinged you that link and all. So please
Okay.
save that and do that. Okay. So
Okay.
here you can see, if you can see this update statement, what it does is, like, we will set some column values to some values depending on the conditions provided in where clause. Okay, if you don't provide any condition, for example, this example, let us take. Okay, supplier table is there, supplier name is there. Okay, so supplier name, here they are passing as Kingfisher. Okay, so if I am not giving where supplier id equals to 2, what it will do is, wherever supplier name is there in suppliers table, okay, for example, there are 10 records are there. Okay, and 10 records, like, will be having different supplier name, right? Some will be like Bata shoes here, like you can see here below, Bata shoes. Some will be Kingfisher, some will be some other brand, something. Okay, so now if you don't use where clause and you directly do set supplier name equals to Kingfisher, then what will happen? It will completely set all the supplier names into Kingfisher within suppliers table. But mostly that won't be the requirement. That can be the requirement. I'm not saying it is not possible, but normally they won't ask you to do like that. They will ask you, okay, for this ID, you need to update this name. Okay, for example, your name is Pooja. So your employee ID is 110. Okay, and if I don't know how to write a proper update statement, what I will do is update employees table, set employee name equals to Pooja. If I put like that, what will happen? There are 10 employees are there. All names will be updated to Pooja, but that is not correct, right? It should be like wherever your employee ID, your record is there only you should update it as your name. Okay. Uh, did you understand the logic behind it, or you have any doubt? Nikita, even if you have any doubt, you can ask. It doesn't matter. Like if you are again listening to it, if you have now also, you can ask.
No doubts. I don't know. I don't have any doubts. No.
Okay. What about you, Pooja?
I understood.
Okay. Don't hesitate. If you have, you can ask me. Okay. So don't wait for Saturday class. Okay. If you have instant doubt now, see, there will be two types of doubts. One doubt is while I am teaching, you are not able to understand. Another doubt will be like you are able to understand now, but when you are trying to execute these things by your own, you are having new kind of doubts. Okay. Those doubts maybe you can bring on Saturday, or maybe next class when I'm starting initially only you can ask. Okay, but at least whatever I am trying to explain now, if you are not able to understand, ask now itself. Don't wait for the next day. Okay, you will forget again, like you had this kind of doubt or this doubt and all. Okay, so based on some condition we will do. Okay, so let me show an example also. if you people didn't get any link or something like that happens, right? Join the previous link only. They have not provided me any link, so I'm 100% sure that this link will be continued. I think so. If any
Okay.
communication like that comes to me in the meeting itself, like I will be informing you, okay? But they will reach you for sure, okay?
Okay.
So let me take this cust table only. I have inserted the record. So what customer ID? I'm taking customer name, changing the customer name based on the customer ID. Customer ID was 195. Before doing that, let us see what is there in the cust table. So these records I have inserted. This one I want to update. Now I want, if you can see this I want to update to from Rajesh to Rahul. Okay, I want to make it as Rahul. So my thing is, when I run this select statement, whenever I see this customer ID 195, I should be seeing Rahul, not Rajesh. Okay. So let me run this. See, one row updated. So it is correct. Do a commit always, since it is a DML statement. Now I will run select star from cust. See, 195, it's no more Rajesh, it is Rahul. So one other thing also, like in previous class, I think Nikita only asked, I'm not sure who asked. So you can update not only a single column, you can update multiple columns also. Like I have kept like set customer name equals to Rahul. I want to not only update this, I want to update the city also. Now city, I want to keep it as like maybe Bangalore, okay? So instead of KOL Kolkata, I will change it to Bangalore. I will set, I'll put like customer name equals to Rahul, comma, city. I'm not doing it. Just I'm telling you that we can put like that also, comma, city equals to. So this won't throw an error. Okay. So it's already Rahul, right? Let me again change it to some. So let us run this. It should update one. One record got updated. Committed it. You can check my. It's 195 Rohit and Bangalore. Okay, from Kolkata it became Bangalore. So you can update not only two, three columns also. All the three columns you can update. Okay, it's not mandatory that only one or two columns will be. Whatever you are doing, you have to put a comma, and you have to put here. Okay. Is everything clear about update statement? Is it clear or
Yes.
any doubts? It's clear, right? Okay. So let us discuss about Oracle clauses. Okay. This is a new topic which we didn't discuss in previous class. So I will not go into depth. I'll just give an overview. In next class, I'll be covering because I think few Like as Nikita didn't get the link, so other people might also having some issue. So don't want them to miss this. So there are different types of clauses in Oracle. So like where you have already seen how to use where clause, why we are using where clause. So to filter the records we are using that. So like that you also have something called having clause. Okay, from clause also you have seen whenever you are using a maybe select statement or delete statement, then you are using from clause also with it. Okay, so after that like these three only, so we'll be discussing on this. So where you are already familiar with, and from clause also you are familiar with, I don't need to explain it again. But for understanding having clause, you should understand what is, like here I have not mentioned, but what is aggregate functions. Okay, have I discussed before about aggregate functions? No, right?
No.
Okay, so this topic we should have a basic idea, then only we will be understanding what is an having clause. Okay, so this is a very important topic. Okay, so I don't want to completely cover this and cover having now. I will give just a basic overview of what is like aggregate functions and when we use. Okay, you have means already in your school life or maybe college life you have heard about max function, min function, average function, something called standard deviation. Many things are were there, right? Some some also you might have heard. uh, have
Right.
you heard? Yeah. So these things, like when when we are using this kind of function, we are not doing a row wise operation, we are doing a column wise operation. For example, there is an employees table. Okay, so employees table, 5 columns are there. One is employee ID, employee name, salary, department, and some department ID, department name, and department ID. So 5 columns are there. So now if you want to get, means if you want to use max, you won't be using on all the columns, right? You will be using on what column? Salary only. What you will get about means max of employee name doesn't make any sense. Okay, max of salary is making sense. Like again, max of employee name, that is also not making any sense. And all. So this kind of functions, like some numeric data only we will be doing, max and min, average, these kind of thing. That too, like we can't do on all the things. For example, if I want to do, for example, salary is also there, and other thing, something called like age is there, employee age. Okay, if you want to get max of employee age, okay, and max of salary at a time, so there will be a contradiction. Like you can write two different queries and get it, that is fine, but within a single query it won't be there, because once it will try to get the maximum age. Okay, is it mandatory that who is having maximum age, he will be only having maximum salary? Is it mandatory? No, right? Normally that is the way it goes. Like normally who's having higher age will be having higher salary, but it is not mandatory, you will be having the same thing, right?
Right.
Some people might get promoted before only. For example, you two have joined some organization, one of you are more like vigilant, you are your problem solving skill set or maybe communication or something is there, like which gave you promotion like 1 year before. So okay, if both of you are having same age also, then also like one is having lesser salary, one is having more salary. Okay, So like that, like two different columns, it's not mandatory that it will match. 90 most of the cases it won't match the maximum value. So obviously every time we will go with only a single like column. Okay. So whenever we are going, we are doing any operation on a single column in the whole table, then we call those kind of operation as aggregate functions. Okay. And there are many examples of aggregate functions. Some of them are max, min, and average, which you can see in the screen. And apart from this, there are many things are there like this what I told you, like mean, median, variance, standard deviation, and all many things are there. Mostly we won't be using those, are for statistic purpose, so mostly we won't be using. Ours will be like data warehousing project or data lake, so we won't be going for those things. Okay. uh, so that is the thing. So I'm not going with the practical stuff today. I gave you very high level theoretical knowledge like what is an aggregate function, so that you will be a little bit aware in the next class. Anyways, I'll repeat this not in such detail, but overview I will give again before starting the practical session for this. Okay. So in next class we will be covering aggregate function as well as this having clause. Okay. So this will be covering our Oracle clauses also, and this topic number 7 and topic number 12. Okay. So few more things like I want to update, like whenever it's not mandatory that whatever is written here in the course, that only I'll teach. I may teach you some additional stuff also. Okay. Sometimes I feel
Okay.
like I should add up something and all if I get some new questions or new means. These are the standard topics. If you cover all these topics whatever I have mentioned here, this is good enough to fetch you a job in Informatica profile. And if you are already doing a job means to get you trained on this. Okay. But I'll be always like trying to update you within the latest type of like trend whatever is going and all, the questions and all. So this is not based, it is not only based on some of the things like you won't be using in real time, but they will be asking in interviews. So I am covering that also, because here only our motive is not only to do real time thing, but our motive is also to clear interview, right? So both ideas you will be having. Other thing which I have not mentioned before, I think so. So I am I will be giving a resume of mine. Okay. I'll be updating it a little bit. So I have done like 4 or 5 projects and I have worked on multiple skills. So I don't want you to add all those things. I will prepare resume, for example, for 2 years or 3 years who has worked in Informatica. I'll add 2 projects and all. Okay. That will be, I'll be telling you in the last time, last thing, because in previous batch I didn't add that. But I got like, see, I'll always be in contact with the students and all. Okay. So I take means feedback from there, like them, like what they are missing, if I add that, so that I can improve these classes more and all. So what they said, like if resume is also there, if you make up a resume and we get that, so we can directly apply for jobs and all. Okay. So when I'm giving you resume, I will not only give you resume, I will also tell you the basic flow, like project one. If an interviewer, for example, I am the interviewer, I'm asking you, tell me about your project. So what you should tell, I'll tell you in detail. I'll take one class for it. Okay. That will be at the end, not now, because even if I tell you now, that will be completely going above your head. Okay. Since we are in very beginning of this course. So hope that that will be good for you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So any doubts regarding whatever discussed today? I've not discussed much, but yes, if you have like any doubt, what is aggregate function?
No.
No, right? So here, whatever I have written, so whatever function you are doing column level operation, right? So that is called as aggregate function. Okay. So in aggregate function, there is a mandatory thing called group by. You need to do group by. I will explain you in next class why it is mandatory to do a group by next means when you are using aggregate function, and few other restrictions and things which you should know that also. So when you are writing a SQL query, right, this is the place where some people get stuck when they are using aggregate function. Okay, so don't miss tomorrow's class. It is very important class. Okay, I'm covering very important topic, and try to practice on the same day whatever you are listening. Okay. Okay, then
Okay.
if you don't have any doubts, we'll be closing this class. Any doubts? No. Okay, then bye. See you tomorrow at same time, but join in correct. Means same link on the correct time. Okay, now what is the time? Both are from US, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what is the time there now?
It's 10:35 a.m.
Means 10:38, I think so.
Yeah,
Here,
yeah,
yeah. No,
38.
no, no. 10:38. Yes. So here it is 8:8 means from for me it was told like uh, for me it was told like a 7 to 8 in Indian Standard Time means 9:30 to 10:30 your time, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So join on 9:30 sharp. Okay.
Okay.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Yes. Nice. Amen. How to close?